But I mirror people until I feel that maybe mirroring that person is not working for me. Let's talk about who you are currently mirroring and what's going on with that. Oh boy. Some of you, you're going to find out, have been mirroring and taking on the personality of someone that you've been with for 30 years, and that's not, yeah, right? Who am I? I don't remember being like that. I don't remember liking this food. She said it before. You start, it's as if you change your entire identity for somebody else. And then you have this grand reset or awakening or something you call it, and you start to reflect once again, as she stated, and not deflecting, and it hits hard. Sometimes you'll feel overwhelming physical pain because of this. This is the dark night of the soul. This is what some people went through while they were getting attacked. It wasn't this one in the room. She wasn't going through the dark night of the soul. It seems like her entire life was a dark night of the soul. Nobody would be able to, and I'm a man who, I challenge that often. Nobody would be able, the strongest man, you sir, the 300-pound, you wouldn't be able to handle, and I know that you're not challenging this, and I know you know who I am, but it's, well, okay, I'm good. Moved in with someone after 1 month of dating. I mirror them. Tell me about this mirroring process. Moved in with someone after 1 month of dating. Pretty soon you gonna pay. So we have your delusions of grandeur is what I feel. It's odd that I got that with this. Yeah. This is a darker male that you moved in with. It's a guy. Well, it could be two guys. But this guy here is a very... and I think that at some point, he was tied up and bound or something with some kind of wife. That's what it feels like. This is my wife. I'm stuck with my wife. I'm trapped. What, did you move in with a couple? Yeah, this is... What's more than stuck? Dead? Yeah, I guess you could say that. These conversations seem so... There's a lack of richness in them. No, when she says richness, it got somebody's name. Yep. No, it's not Patrick. It's Jeremy. We're just going to keep going. All right. Am I... Well, I mean, she still looks good in a tight dress. This is one of those women where I'm the wife. I know that I'm not the best. My body still looks good. We're going to see how everything else looks, because you are mirroring the miserableness that this man has to deal with every day. She got pregnant, trapped, I told you. You know, I've been watching some tarot readings. Please don't mention her. All right? I don't like the fact that she's right about a lot, and I'm not in the mood. But, yes, about men being trapped with pregnancies, that maybe I had another life or another path that I was supposed to, and that I should have just said no. Just say no, right? And there could be a Reagan that trapped somebody, or Reagan is the child, right? Oh man, I mean, what do you do? What do you say? Do you say don't have it? If I'm the bad guy, right? Well, these are the conversation, or to themselves. I wanted to say, I don't want a job, or get rid of it. Yeah, I don't want it. Is that what you have to say? I don't know how many, then there's another one. I didn't want the first one, then here comes the next. Makes me wonder, I don't have a connection with 2 of the 3. And I think about the lack of interaction and just friendship that I had with my father. And we don't look anything alike. She could be right about a lot of this stuff. And, bringing it up and stirring things up. But it was to get people to what they have had. These are usually the people who are part of an experiment for a reason. You're either an anti-agenda, whether you know it or not. You don't fit into what the plan was for complete and total world domination. You could just say that generally. Yep. I swear that this bitch is putting friggin' ecstasy in my food. It's like I'm horny, but I'm not attracted to her. I don't know what the hell this shit is. Am I just bored? Is this head thinking differently than this one? Because this one doesn't even like watching her get out of the shower anymore. But this one here, or is this one thinking of somebody else even more? Somebody got the good coffee. Yeah, they use that espresso shit as coffee. Yep. Oh, man, and then here I go. You know, and right back in this, I do the same thing over and over, the same impulsive, the same bad decisions. I don't like this kid. I don't feel anything with this kid. Let's have another one. What if it is hers and it is mine and I still don't have a connection? What if I wasn't supposed to be a dad or a mom? All right. But this is a male who feels trapped by a wife, by a woman who got pregnant, and then, you know, I should have said something. What do I do now? They're not old enough. These kids are still young, where he would feel like if he just walked away, I'm abandoning these kids, man. So I started drinking. I just found myself in this loop, and I figured let's just add drinking to the loop, right? Even some pot, cigarettes, or something like that. This is chew as well. I didn't want to go back to smoking but here I am. I tried it. I didn't like it, but I liked it. What does that mean? Huh? I mean, am I not liking it? Is my initial reaction, no, I can't smoke cigarettes. Because they're shunned upon in society, yet that they make, what do they make, billions or trillions a year? I don't know how much they make, but it's enough where you can't really say nobody smokes. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't. Don't say nobody, though. It's a bold statement. And then you have to back it up with someone like this. It is a necessity for you to back up something like that. It's a bold statement to say and speak for the entire planet. Yep. At first I used to drink just when I was having a bad day. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then that's 8 days a week. I'm somebody that, you like to be outside? I don't know if you're a business owner, but this feels like outside work, and you could have even had some type of, this is working together. I don't know if there was a business here, but now it feels like something, hold on. There was some type of lawsuit or something that happened with the business that put something on hold. Moved with someone after a month of the SM. OM. JE. C Noel. Blank. Moved in with someone after 1 month of dating. So how's this going, this conversation going? Excuse me. I knew it. Gas. I got gassed up. G-A-S. I'm sure that this is to, here's it, gas and do. The gas is due. Oh boy, here it is. Is that what's happening here? The problem is, I don't say no to her. May I? Yeah, this is Whitey. I did the same thing with Caroline. I never questioned anything because I was too focused on other things. Whether those other things were legal or part of what I did or not, but I never said no. And what happens after a while is they have your balls in their vice then. Now you can't say no without either the waterworks or a silent treatment or slamming doors and shit. It's like she's been groomed and programmed to believe, and for good reason, that she's never going to be denied or told that she can't buy something or do something. Okay. This is Page of Cups. This is also a small type of... This is a very closed off silent apology. All right, is this how you do things there? I don't know what to say. I mean, it's There's a child here that, like, we were a happy couple. You know, I don't know if this was working on a home together. At some point you were working on a home together, and it feels like there could be some, even like that stops. Everything just stops now all of a sudden. I start things and then something happens. Am I receiving karma? Is this karma, or is this something making my life uncomfortable because I wasn't supposed to be here in the first place? When you're with somebody for a long period of time and you feel like this after, because with the King of Pentacles, this guy is over at least 47. And I just kind of wonder where my life would have gone if, one, I didn't sleep with her, right? But two, if I would have left after the first one, you know, or the third. I don't know how many some of you got, but it's just a recurring thing now where we just keep popping kids out and I keep working more jobs. It's funny because the kids, when you have these wives that are stay at home, the kids are supposed to be something that occupies their time. And when they don't even want the kids, you can tell that they wanted to trap a guy because they won't take care of the kids and they won't get a job. But the man, it's basically, so basically I'm the one that wanted the kids then, right? That's what it looks like to the outs. I guess now it's the trained eye can tell. All right, so I guess these are my kids now, right? I don't see regret here, but I feel it. Always do this shit. Everything I do is without thinking. Everything I do is just yep or no, and that's it. And while that's good with certain things, with others, things like this, that where your whole life is affected, think before. You know what I mean? Scratch and sniff. This is that. I can sniff it out now. It's weird that I'm aware like this. Is that what they call it? Aware, or I'm just awake. I see it, and now I can. Let's see what's up with the sniffing it out now. I learned to put with certain things, to put a little bit of up. Even with the kids, is that what he's saying? Even with the kids, innovation. Which is clearly inventive. These would be the, was I a product? Was I targeted? That's what some guys want to know. What, am I a product of this? And let's say I am. What do I do now? Do I just up and leave? What do I do? Do I ask her now for test results? Well, some of you waited a little too long to make these decisions, and the only reason you're making them is because your wives are starting to look very masculine. And this thing that she was exposing was a hell of a lot bigger than just what you're feeling. Some guys are seeing. Even some women that were married to other women. And it's not their fault. All right, yeah, we have that group. I don't want to get into it, but this is something different. These are victims of DNA tampering and things like that by otherworldly beings. But some of them, it was the way that you handled things. It's the kind of women that you became. You became competitive and jealous and hateful, and every person that your husbands or your boyfriends looked at, now you want to fight, you want to make cocky comments. This creates something inside of you. She's right again. That you want to de-age, you're going to have to look at life differently. I mean, in every way. For some of you that are aging rapidly and you're angry at this one here because she's going backwards in age, she called it out. She deserves it. She's earned it with points. She understands she is the points. But let's say she wasn't who she says she is and who she is. What would have happened is she earned it by being the kind of woman that she is. So they will come and they will block someone from trying to ruin her face with laser surgery, and they may actually give her a few little They can do that too, you know, these beings. They can do your surgery for you. All you have to do is ask them for it. Yep. Innovation and Seven of Swords. When we first met, I honestly thought that this was going to be something where we work well together. I fixed this, you give me ideas to fix that. Now, what's happening here? Liar. Yeah, all right, there's the... Well, you need something to drink? Do you want an iced tea? I would like for you to just know that maybe, because I dropped this N 3 times, that I just need you to hold it. But yeah, I'll take an iced tea. Can you put some extra Jack in it, please? And some lemon and lime slices and some orange. Thank you. out there fixing something, wheels on a car or something like that. Here's another one. Give me your cup. There's the cup on the ground, right on the toolbox, right? Something like that. Here, hand me your. I don't want to come in because okay, cool. You're right. You walking in the garage while the compressor's on, the air troll's on. It could be, I want you to protect yourself. Yeah. Okay, all right. I love you. Where you going? Oh, I'm gonna go food shopping. I'm gonna go to the dotty and get some food. With a womp woo and a bully bang top drop. All right. It's the demeanor and the way that someone speaks that just leaves someone like this. I felt, is this physical pain I'm feeling from the shit this girl's talking about? Because it feels like it escalates when she speaks. Not that one, my wife. When she speaks and I get this attitude, I can feel physical pain erupting in my body. And it's possible that I've been holding on to a lot of things, and that's how it's surfacing. So what do I do? What do I do? Well, I mean, with the moon card, you could, and water here, you could take salt baths. Salt baths and any frequency that's not a healing frequency for your nerves or nervous system. Don't even listen to nerve pain things because you're not sure what's in there, even though it may not say in the description box. Just deal with it until it runs its course. The Knight of Wands is like, oh man, I have nothing left. I have nothing. What do I have left? I have no drive. I have no nothing, no determination. It's like I'm constantly sleeping, taking naps and shit, and I'm up at night all the time. And then I'm not sleeping right. This is the first time in my life where I feel like I don't have a schedule when it comes to sleeping, and it's bothering me. King of Cups, and then it's like I get up, and then here she is, right? This is what we had in common. These are two, this is counterparts here, but the two of you now are counterparts. So this means that whichever one that you are, you eventually grew into this. This is mirroring. We are officially now equals, right? We get up, we drink, we get a glass of wine. No big deal. A glass of wine with a box of wine. Yeah, we'll have one in the morning. We'll have our half an hour of ha 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 ha. Good feel, good time. Then what happens? With the strength, okay, it's more than just one glass. Truth, then what do we get into? Cutting people. This feels like gossip. We get angry at ourselves. We look and it's 8:30, 9 o'clock. We're each 2 glasses in. That happiness, the honeymoon phase of that leaves, and now I feel like shit. So what do? We start talking about other people to make us feel bad. Usually it's our friends. Yeah, so-and-so, Queen of Swords, la-di-da-da. Did you see what she was wearing? Did you see what she said? You know what so-and-so said? So-and-so said that so-and-so left. Yeah, that he freed himself, or somebody got divorced or moved out or something like that. King of Swords, and he is gone, and she can't get him on the phone or nothing, right? What she did by constantly. Why are you so interested? This guy wanted to know why every time we get to a certain plateau of whatever this is, you bring them up. Why do you care so much about them across the street? Or why do you care so much about your sister or your ex or something like this? And this could be that somebody's ex left. All right, this just in. Somebody's ex, they wanted to keep you. Okay, so you're the guy. This is your ex-wife or girlfriend, and she's with somebody. You guys live close, or you remain friends, the 4 of you, or just acquaintances, it feels like. But I think that she thought she was going to kind of one-up this new woman that you're seeing, and she couldn't. So, put me there. I'm angry. I'm not necessarily, this one's not so much vindictive, but you'll know when she'll invite you over and then try to make you feel like this is my domain, and she'll even cut you down a little bit. Yeah, come over for drinks. She says, I'm planning a party. Yep, and bring that. She just wants to know what's up with this guy. Now you're going to get whoever the guy is that left the woman, okay, whoever you are, because I don't know if you just wind up dating the same woman. That's what it feels like, because why would you have left like that, yeah? You could have had dinners together, or we just kind of met there. We weren't even dating. Like, I went there, and then it just so happened she showed up, and I'm so I can't even believe I'm a smart guy. I didn't even realize this was planned, or this was, like, yeah, done intentionally. I'm not really sure why, but it feels like maybe this other one must have been, in this other woman's eyes, less attractive. That's what it feels. I mean, because I'm going by the competitive nature, and that's what, if I was that woman, this is why I would have her over and then invite you over. I would make sure that I look good on that day. This is the day I invite you over. I may have seen her. She may have had a zit or two on her face or something like that. This is when I plan my party. Very methodical. Less than desirable when it comes to being a chick like this. But yeah, I want to plan a party now because I just got my hair done, my nails done, and got a new outfit, right? And the other one's having some kind of tower moment, which could be, I'm telling you, it could be that she can't afford to get her hair dyed, or, and this is just some shit that I feel like guys are sitting there talking about. I don't know how much longer I can do this. But the question is, I still have some things going on sexually. Am I good with that? Is this just what it is? I can't jump ship and up and move and take myself somewhere else where there's different types of women possibly, and just kind of see where I wind up. Of course you can. Cotton candy. There was somebody gave somebody cotton candy and they break out when they eat sugar. Yep. And this for some broad was an opportunity with the devil to just, this is just conniving, all right? Swoop in here, probably in some fucking outfit where she looks like some type of whore or dominatrix, to try to get this guy either into her life or back into her life. Okay, so then did this party happen, this get together happen? It did not. What's going to happen if you go? Okay, this could be you. I don't know if you have a Baphomet or some type of demon tats. All right. This is denial to me. That's what this looks like. So I don't think that they're going. Yeah, with the star. Okay, there's somebody else that they're interested in. This guy knows why he was invited to this, and why he was invited a certain way by a certain person at a certain time. Absolutely. He doesn't feel the need to say it, as his way of saying it is just not responding or not showing up. Yeah, there's someone that he's in a relationship with, or that he is very interested in dating, all right? Either I saw this fucking woman naked or in a bathing suit or something, and then I saw her stomach for the first time. I'm drawn to the belly being open here. You could be one of those few women that have the inverted belly button like I do. I'm not sure what the big deal is with that. I'm not sure if that's a trait of certain DNA or gender. But I could feel that people were in shock that they saw an inverted belly button. Like, some people haven't seen that in a long time. This is I want to marry this person. Or they're already, this could be one of those guys that found out that he was actually married to somebody and he was a victim of this separation thing. There's more than 500 that are finding this shit out all over the place. They're just smart in who they tell. Yeah, and they are relying on me for some things. And I guess just kind of, they have this gift too, this bringing back memory, this thing in their mind. And they could be hearing certain names, or they're just thinking about somebody and they can't stand, yeah, this is conviction inside. Like, I can't stand it anymore. Yeah, like this woman, this is sexy, but you will come to me. Come to me. Yes, I will be your husband once again. Yes, I will. I'm done. This guy has, I don't feel that he's dated often, but I feel that he has had interaction with many women like this, and I am officially done. I don't speak to my cousins. I don't speak to my mothers. My mothers, he must have had 2 sisters. I mean, I can't even have a conversation with a woman in public at getting my coffee. They think I'm flirting, right? And they give me an attitude, like, when's the last time you've been fucking flirted with? That's what somebody was wondering. I said hello to you, and you're not even attractive, and look at me. That's what he wanted to say. You should, when you're rude like that. You know what I mean? Then if you walk by and you don't say hi to them, they say that men are rude. Mirroring. You mirror everywhere you go, though. This isn't just the person that you're spending time with. You mirror throughout. When you are a true heyoka, you mirror every person that you are around. You could stand next to somebody. Why do I feel so cocky all of a sudden? I came in here, I was kind of cool. Now I feel like I just want to reach across the counter and slap this motherfucker because they didn't give me 2 packs of matches instead of 1. Right? Yeah. I don't feel like this is me. You acknowledge that you do this, and then you make sure that you mirror yourself at that point. who's is usually, you're just amazing. You're just naturally amazing, and now I just got to be me for a little bit, right? Because this shit is like fucking ridiculous. Now, whatever this is that you're finding out, and this husband, the la-di-da-di-da, there are some people that are just not happy about this at all. They're being very timid. Some of these people, it felt like they were alienating you. You know, I think that I feel a lot of leaving diagnoses out. Like if you're moving out of your mom's or a female roommate, because I feel like you're my wife the way we fight and shit. You know, it's I might as well be married, and or just leaving a certain type of woman or man, whatever this is that you're doing. I feel the guilt trip kick in with prescription bottles being left out, like to remind you that I'm sick, even if they're not sick. Just little things. It feels like little setups and traps and stuff like that. But then what they'll do is they will avoid you. I feel like somebody's constantly looking at their phone or their laptop to see if you texted or called or messaged back, or if you emailed them back about some type of function. Oh, you actually, there's a woman who went out and bought a whole entire outfit thinking that you were going to show up at this thing. I'm not even sure what the relationship is. Oh, she got the wrong outfit because she's trying to be someone else. So she didn't know. See, this guy here, his whole style changed. You see this King of Pentacles? He could have dressed a little more sophisticated, but with this Devil, I feel like somebody went back to their comfort zone when it came to clothing. You know, whatever this is. And oh my God, the feeling I feel of just being myself. But the problem is, whoever these other people are, they are fake in how they live their life. I don't want to be around people who dress like this. I don't like people like this anymore. This is a certain tax bracket, which isn't even high up, but the people have things like they are, and you could tell that they can't really afford the things that they have because they're just not happy. If you could afford the things that you have, you would be happy. So there's something here about credit and owing, and this guy can tell. I find myself being a dumpster for other people's release of whatever problems that they have going on in their life. So now she's going to try and return this. Somebody sent her a picture of you, sir, and they're like, "Yeah, look at so-and-so, man. Look at this motherfucker." Like, that's the truth. I do this. Shut up. Like, look, this is the so-and-so that we remember. Hair's different. Freaking clothes, which makes the demeanor different. Now somebody wants to run the friggin' Ed Hardy or a Harley Davidson store. This is the true Heyoka. This is my goddess. You must be similar. You know, some of you are the complete opposite, though, where you have the guys like this, and then the girl dresses like a church girl and shit, and it works for the two of you. At least now it does. Usually it's just different personalities, unless you're the type of person that has different types of styles. But this feels like this is comfortable for me. It could just be jeans and t-shirt, but this guy wore suits and stuff. That's what this... Yeah, I mean, he wears suits, but this is what I feel. Even when I wear... It doesn't matter what I wear. It's makes me like I could fucking walk outside in a t-shirt with cigarette holes burning it that's covered in dirt. And boxer shorts that look the same, and they're still gonna compete with you. This is one of them guys that goes through this, and it's more uncomfortable and just awkward for men to deal with this than it is for women. It's more expected and acceptable, right? This is pettiness and competition and jealousy and one-upping, and you don't see it often in the male community, but I feel like you do now, especially since there's so many gay males taking on the essence of this feminine, this toxic feminine shit, right? But there's a certain character that comes with this type of dress, and this chick just doesn't have it. One, you're actually still married to this guy, and you didn't tell him that you were trying to figure out a way to have someone else show up where your hands weren't connected to it. Don't do that. God, this is Goddess and God. This is my requirement. This is it right here. this could be you, or just you move like this. I'm telling you, somebody's been watching you and they saw everything now. Student, you guys could have met in school or went to school together, possibly. Storyteller. It's the way you speak. See, for the women who you want these men and you're willing to change everything about yourself, you will resent them. And they know that now, and they won't do it. The same way that the women know the same thing too, but this is a male-driven message for me. So that's what I'm going with. With the athlete, I do feel like this guy is athletic, and you could be the same thing. You could be two people where our bodies didn't change much. I don't have to work out often. I don't there's something weird about the two of you. These are, the Fool with the Goddess and the God, these are two high caliber, top tier beings. And with the Student, I feel like you're both very smart. And these are brains that are sexy, but darker because of this Devil card with the King. That's what this is. This is entitled too, so that's what somebody's saying. They had a conversation with another person though about something like this, and this is what they said. Well, I saw some things, I don't want to get into it, but I saw some things without the add-ons or without the fabrication and the alterations. I'm claiming that. Okay? Right. And some women, the femme, that's why I look at you, I'm telling you, you're dark and you're dangerous and you're perfect for this guy. With the Martyr, I mean, the two of you could have the same things now in life where I'm a good person. I don't really want to be this giving back person. I just want to live, right? Yeah, look, I don't want to be a fucking martyr. But I still have empathy, right? I want to give good advice. If I'm ever moving on this is something where I'm not making it a mission of mine to do something. But I have to be careful of who I give advice to or just give this thing to. And I feel like you're the same way. Look, someone's going to propose again and do this over again. What am I going to do? How do I do this? How do I do this? Do I do it at night? This guy is so used to being around women at night. You know, I think that he forgot that there are women that actually don't mind being out in the daylight even with no makeup on. Or even in a Walmart under fluorescent lights. So, yeah, that's it, right? I can't come up with any more ideas. I don't have any friends that'll give me any kind of ideas. I guess this is just forcing the creative part of this guy, because when you're like this, you're just a master at most things. And I think that whatever he was around before this, that now he found this out, it kind of diminished that part of him. So now that he's dressing different and he's feeling different, his personality is different, that means like he feels better about the choices and decisions that he's making. I don't think that he was out in the sun for a while. Somebody could be sitting out in the sun. It's like I don't do the shit that I used to do. You know what I mean? This feels like a complete 180. This is the Magician, the Devil, and the Emperor. So this person and the Strength, I don't feel cult necessarily. I feel that person, that what's another name for something like this? Deity, supreme being, divinity, because it is a god. I can tell by the way that, I mean, this just feels overwhelming. Daemon, Godhead, okay. Similar would be talisman, icon, and idol. I knew that what is this? Now, for somebody, this guy is such a lesson learner for you, and you were supposed to let this motherfucker go, and you won't. And what you did was you kept some type of, it was like tug of war, where there would have had to been editing if this is you. If this is you here, that would have had to be, because I feel like you could have been wondering, why is it taking so long to bring this motherfucker in? You know what I mean? Like, I thought we were getting back together, or I thought that we were always going to do, this was going to happen, whatever this was. I thought you were going to call me back. And it could have been that this, whatever was this person was dealing with. I don't feel a lot of, I'm a bad guy though. I feel I just wasn't attracted to what I was seeing of you. You know, and now that was it. Like, smoke on the water. It was the bottom of his feet. This person could have done that too. They could have moved in with somebody impulsively and shit like that. Like, I can't stand being here. I don't want to get married. Somebody was also in something impulsively for whatever reason. This could have been for citizenship, or they could have been on the run. Right? It feels like, you know why this happened. If that was the conversation. You know that there's no love here. Come on. And I would just be staying here. For me to stay here would just be keeping me from something or someone else. And you too. And I'm just not going to do it. This guy doesn't explain much. Yeah, he could have been drinking and maybe even getting high. And it's like, those impulsive things, you know, and everybody looks fucking good. This is beer goggles and darkness. Yep. They were going through something in life where everything was coming to a halt or something. They felt like everything's just kind of like, wow, blah. I'm just blah. I'll take it. Yeah, what the fuck? This is like, what the fuck? Let me take a shot and move in here. And then it was like, oh my God, 25 minutes after I moved my shit in, now I see a certain side, or the lights came on, or something happened where I really hope that they don't think that I'm going to want. Please don't make it so that somebody makes me feel like I have to be in a relationship with them in order for me to stay here. Yeah, this is like, this is, all right, so I don't know. It could have been good in the beginning for somebody where this was, I don't know. They sure do look rough. Now, this could have been in the beginning, it was great, and then somebody got some kind of injections. That this is going to just be my, okay. They would have had to be involved. It's just too weird, right? You are so focused. This other woman, you get injections and pulls. I don't know how you're paying for it, and I really don't care. But I know if you're altering yours, then you probably had something to do, or you knew about them altering this one's. Right? It seems like it's it's the new thing to do now, right? And this other one didn't. This is a requirement now. I want to make sure that if they did get something done, that it's not going to completely reverse and come full circle, where now it's going to look worse than before the work was done. Somebody doesn't get out of bed because of it. Their looks started going to shit. The man started coming out. Now I have to explain how I was pregnant, right? Is this what's happening for some of you men? Have you... I feel for some of these women, because I don't even know what's up. I'm not sure. This is for the ones where I don't know. I don't know if my mom said okay when I was younger to some kind of experiment to mess with my DNA, because people were paid for that too. Everything they were doing here, something else was doing on a bigger scale up there. Learning from each other, but they had the real power up in the sky though. Now, oh my God, I think about all the money spent on this fucking wedding. This is another one. I can't believe the wedding, the home. That's all I'm thinking about is the money. I'm not thinking about, I'm still thinking about the past and thinking about the things that I've, the bad shit. You don't have to necessarily jot down good shit. Just cut it off. Who cares? What's the point of thinking about this shit now? King of Swords. They lost control of something. So I'd like to have control. This guy here, this one is very fussy with who they're with. So let's just say that they're with someone and she looks a little bit less than someone else. He wants to someone else. I don't know how much love is here with this King of Swords though, Sarah. I feel like you are just a man who likes the best of things, even if it's multiple of them. And yeah, you just want to keep them. Yeah, whoever this one is here, I want to keep you from being with someone else. So what I'll do is, I have Ace of Pentacles. This guy has something. I think he just has stocks or investments, and he's willing to cash them all in just to have somebody around him to keep them close. So this would be, I'll spend every dollar on them just to keep them here. I don't know if they're going to be attracted to me But this one here, this goddess here, this god with this Heyoka, with the student, they're smart. They're hip to some shit. They don't care about material things. Yeah, this is this Queen of Cups. He's like, I'll just take her out to eat. You know what I mean? I'll butter her up a little bit with the Seven of Swords. We'll go to drink. I'll spend all my fucking money taking her out if I have to, because I know she's gonna leave anyway. But just to have some kind of, but it doesn't feel like you would value so much the time that you spent with this woman, because I do feel like you are still very karmic in nature, sir, and I don't like using that word. And it could be that your head can still turn, right? Like I can say, because what comes with having this type of woman, let's just say that she is going through something and she needs that, and you have it. Like, she's not the kind of woman that's just going to marry you just because. I feel like this woman will go through hard times if it means keeping her dignity intact. Yep. Yeah, strength. That's a hell yes. Yep. She'd leave me in a second. I'm trying to think. Did you ever think about how to date somebody without ever having to see them in their face to face? Is that a conversation that you had too? I may have known this one when we were kids. Is this somebody that you knew as a child? You guys may have played at the same playground, or you grew up in the same apartment complex or the same street or something. You could have even worked together. For somebody you worked together too. Your kids could even know each other. This could be the kind of thing where your kids, yeah. Well, this feels First off, for this one guy, you have a kid you didn't tell anybody about. I'm not sure. Have you seen this kid? With the Knight of Swords, I would get a DNA test. See, this is the thing I realize when you have a high caliber man or woman on the other side and you're a person that I would like to see if I can attain something like this. I want to see if I'm worth being around someone like this. You knowing something like that because of how valuable they are to something bigger, you knowing that somebody, you have a child somewhere not taking care of it, you will never be able to be around this person like that. This is the highest of the high when it comes to spiritual rank. That's just what I feel. Been in a fist fight with my roommate, right? Moved in. This is the same thing for you roommates. It has a lot to do with attraction. I mean, you do the same thing when you're roommates, right? You do the same thing. You may sleep with each other. It's boredom. What do I do when I'm bored? Let's see what some people are doing while they're bored. Oh, that's the ghost app. Developing photos. Editing. Somebody does have one of those rooms. A red room, they call it. With verified blue. Blue to me, it reminds me of overlay. This could be Blu-ray. Are they using blue? And then there's red. I'll be right back. I need to find some things out here. Okay, so for photo developing, you can't, Blu-ray is more digital. It says Blu-ray technology, on the other hand, is a digital optical disc format used for data storage, primarily for high definition video and video games, which would be, right, Paisley. If that's not a name, then it could be that somebody even was able to put a print on something. It was a plain white. So I don't know if this is the infamous white coat that somebody tried to, now they're trying to add a Paisley. Can't you just tell the fucking truth? Who is this? Who's Genevieve? Do you ever tell the truth? I mean, that's not even your name. Your name is Lisa Graham Morrows. But can any of you hand over? I mean, these are even some of your friends. The landscapers did some shit like this, man. And I saw some of you. You seem like pretty good guys. You look like it anyway. I know who I'm speaking to. I just can't believe it. I don't know. Are you with women you don't like? Because it feels like even some of you either knew about this editing, how bad it was, or some kind of rumors and shit that it was. It feels like you're jealous that somebody that you know. And with the disappointed, I feel like this is the guy or the girl here that's like, every day, it's something else. Do you just come around me to do this? Are you trying to get me arrested? Is that what you're doing? I can't figure out why you would intentionally come around me, knowing that eventually something's going to happen and you're going to be outed for doing this. It's like you want me to hit you, and then you have a cop set up to arrest me or something. A monster. Either they're turning you into a monster, or you're just seeing the monster in people. Somebody got into an argument with one of their friends because of this. Bull and monster bull. That's a password, but... And they actually physically fought because of this stuff. Blu-ray, and then what is this? Red. I'll be right back. These would be colors. This is how they created this overlay or this filter. They did it through color. Is it pixels with color? Or is it, because it says, there isn't a common scientific or natural phenomenon known as red ray in the way that red light or red laser are understood. Red is a color, and it says, while red light is a part of the visible spectrum, the term red ray isn't a standard term. But here's more detailed explanation. Visible light. The human eye can perceive a range of electromagnetic radiation, which we call visible light. This range includes colors like red, orange, yellow, green, indigo, and violet. I love looking up this shit. So it's something that they're using when it comes to color to alter these. Is this what you're doing now? Express. Oh, there. Oh my God, her friend Lisa got a job somewhere where they develop photos so that they can do something to the photos. Can I explain something to you, broads? He already saw her face to face. He already saw her. He saw her without pictures and videos. He just doesn't feel the need to tell you because he doesn't fucking like you. And the same thing for the girl that you guys were doing this. What is this, an Amber? She saw this guy face to face, okay? She had a fucking sunglasses on and a hoodie. And she saw him, so she knows that those things on his face were altered. They added scars, and you can add scars. You would be you would be floored if you found out how intricate this editing really is. I don't feel like we should be surprised. I mean, they use this for movies and stuff. Why wouldn't they have this for other things? Right, we're not supposed. Look at all these fucking cards I have on the table. I'm disappointed that my own mother. Yeah, I mean, what are you? Have you always been this jealous? I'm disappointed that some of you, it's your dad that did it. Like, I mean, is that you want to sleep with my wife or my girl? I think you know the answer to that. And they always did. Most of your dads, they always flirted with, for these types of men, I always flirted with the guys I brought home or the girls I brought home, something like that. And why is it going to change that we're older? Not everybody grows as they get older. Some people grow out. Some people grow up. Some people don't grow at all. And that would be the dude that sits in the curb and swings his legs. Absolutely. Hello, Joe. Nope, we're going to do this again. The Gandhi card. All right, well, this could just be one of those guys that's kind of like Jesus, but darker in nature, unless we weren't told everything about you, sir. You're smarter than Mike Tyson and stronger than Elon Musk. This is what I need in my life. This is the guy. This is what I need. I need the counterpart. I need it now. And I'm not only am I looking at some of these women, and I can't even force myself to be attracted. But I can't believe the demeanor that comes with them. It would be different if you were a cool chick. I've been around cool chicks. I've had friends that were cool chicks, but they were just less than. I wouldn't hook up with them. That's all. They just weren't my type. If it was somebody's type, they accepted the fact that, you know, they weren't the prettiest girl in the world, but they had other things that they brought into my life. I don't even have those. They could have either died, or they could have became drug addicts, or they got married and they have families now too. But whoever is left in some of these guys' lives, and I think it's the same for the women. I don't feel a lot of men with the women as I do women dealing with these types of women too. Like my mom and my sister. I mean, have you always looked at me? Like, you look at me like you want to kill me with your eyes. Am I just realizing this now? Am I just looking at you face to face and I can see it, or has it always been this way? This is the sun and the moon, yes. Just deal with it. There's nothing that this is just the way that it's going to be. Eventually, the masochist in yourself will kick in like mine did, and you will embrace and almost ask for the pain and discomfort. Yeah, you won't be able to function without it. I'm telling you, if you get used to something for so long, you wind up being uncomfortable with the opposite, with the other, with the latter, or would be perceived as the latter now, which would be crazy to say that the latter of two would be to have no pain. These are definitely how gods and warriors were created, but after this, after you deal with these waves of discomfort, your tolerance for pain is going to grow each time. This is the belief. This is what it is, just because we said so. See you.